Good morning, people. You can hear in the background a bit of goings on, and we have got a new power pole being put in at the moment, which means no power to the machines. What a shame. But what have we got on the trailer? Wow, that is going to be the topic of the next video, probably. In fact, it's the dust extractor and separator. So I can get to make that, or assemble it this afternoon. And maybe, just maybe, I'll grab some batteries and put in the anemometer to actually test the before and after effects of the old and new machine. Supposedly, the new machine has twice the CFM rating. The old machine, 1 horsepower, apparently 500 to 600 CFM. The new machine, 2 horsepower, 1200 CFM. What that becomes once I hook the separator onto it will be quite interesting, and that's kind of what I want to have a look at in the next video. So, why am I showing you this? Well, got no power, so I can't actually go work in my workshop, and it's flaming noisy over there. But these are actually what do you call it, slabs that were taken from a tree that I had growing in my property, on my property. It used to be over there, and it was like 60 foot high or plus high, and it was it'd been growing there for a long time. My parents actually put it in 55 years ago, and of course it grew a lot. And that is some of the slabs. These are likely to be chopped up, unfortunately, just for firewood. I had anticipated using them for something, like an outside table or some such, but they're of a, when I've cut them, I didn't cut them well because I only had a tiny little chainsaw. So, and that's some of it there. And there's a whole lot more dotted around the place, and a whole lot has already been burnt. It's a bit of a shame because the timber itself is actually quite nice, but it wasn't of a size that I could mill easily, and really that was not my thing. So it was simply become firewood. It is a real shame, but it happens. But I do have some slabs that may well be cut in a manner that may well become a table for my conservatory. So yay, that could be quite good. So that'll be a project up and coming. Oh, that's right, that's the other thing too. The old power pole is not treated, and hang on, I'll swing back, I'll show. That power pole there, well, the offcut of it, which it is treated, and of course you can't put that sort of stuff on the fire. But the chap said, well, I've got no use for the current power pole that's being replaced, so, and it's a hardwood and untreated, so they're going to drop it on my property. Yippee! Don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it if it's too hard, because some of those hardwoods are, by their very nature and name, hard. I've seen people trying to hack up power poles before, and they have a heck of a job, so maybe I've bitten off more than I can chew with that one. But I'll go grab a new chain for the chainsaw and see how we get on. But anyway, that's the treated one, the new pole. So yeah, they're actually putting not copper cable, that's actually aluminium cable instead of the copper, for whatever reason. And I had heard that some of the very, the high tension cables, the big pylon type of cable, is aluminium rather than copper. And I asked him about that, and he said, well, it all depends. So yeah, I was actually quite surprised that there was aluminium at all used for the power, but apparently that is a thing. Hey, I'm a builder, not an electrician. Right, well, that was just a bit of a Dave's Diary for today. Going to get those the dust extractor and separator hooked up. I'm just doing a wee bit of tidy up here. breaking up the leaves, etc. I had the very rare wisdom of topping the maple tree before autumn struck with a vengeance, and I was able to mulch up and throw in the garden, some of which is dotted along there. This area here is going to have to be prettified, just made a bit more attractive because it's looking a bit naked at the moment. And one of the things was I'm going to put some large, or at least two large planters in there, so that'll be something that will be on the list for videos. So, and it's a bit of a particular type. Spit the words out, Dave. And how would you say? It's quite a bit of work, quite nice, and really something over here does need to be of a style or quality that will look good. Well, so says I anyway. So that's one of the jobs. Yeah, what else? I might even load the videos of me making some of the aspects of this shed that got replaced about 18 months ago, and it's it's very basic. You bang a shed up. How complicated is it? But sometimes the little tips and tricks or ways of doing it may be of benefit, and well, we'll have a look at it. Maybe I won't load the videos. What else can I cover for? Oh, this was a bit of the over there. There's a bit of a log that I'm going to mill in half. It's from the same tree actually that I was talking about before. Mill that one in half and make a little side table for the house. And if it doesn't look the part, guess what? Chop, 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 chop. And it goes into the firewood heap as well. And that's the beauty. You can, in what we do in the workshop, if we make a mistake, it can always be hidden by burning it. So, yeah. Now, what else can I? Oh, that's right, I've got a whole pile of timber in there. It's a rusty old shed, that one. But this is just dunnage or packing pieces that are used on or transport of machinery in airplanes. And I got a whole pile of it, and some of there's like 5x5 and 6x6s, and I thought, what can I use that for? And I've got no idea. But it looked too good a timber to just throw out or just burn. But I might as well, while I'm doing the yakking, I've got a whole pile of hardwood here under the what's left of the polythene. But yeah, there's a whole pile of it. It's quite old too, and of all different sizes. So that would be a project and a half to be able to use some of that. Otherwise, what good is it just sitting there deteriorating if it's not covered like it at the moment? So that's a note to self. Okay, there's another project. Those rails there were from quite a large commercial window, and I'm actually contemplating turning them into a slab straightening jig. And rather than go to the complexity and expense of the linear rails, etc., which you see a lot of people do, this will be called a what would I call it? Gravity slab straightening sled. Had to think it up on the spot there, but all it is that you make the two long side rails to go along the length of the slab, and then the cross pieces just sit across with weights on them so that the router and the weights themselves hold it down. Hence, gravity routing sled or slab straightening sled. Haven't had enough cups of tea this morning because, hey, I've got no power. Rightio, well, that's kind of it. Just wanted to, wax lyrical about what I can't do today, and then, yeah, just talk about what I'm planning ahead once the workshop is up and running. Well, some of the stuff. Those little jobs I've talked about, they are not high on the priority list. I do have a minor project. It's going to be a garden feature. It's like a landscaping bridge, 1.8 meters long, and then another one 2.4 meters long, thereabouts. It's just literally for landscaping, but it'll be strong enough to be used as a pedestrian bridge. Also has the flexibility of it being used for a wheelchair ramp, and I'll go over some of that, of the requirements there. It can be used, so it's not designed to be, but it can be used. They have to be at a 4.8 degree angle or 5 degree angle, and yeah, anyway, we'll go over that. And then we're making a faux arched bridge, or a gentle arch in it, and that will be the project fairly early on in the workshop. And then we'll be making up some screens using half lap joints, and yeah, all those sorts of things which have been long overdue. It's been on the top of the list for a wee while, but have been long overdue because I didn't have the workshop able to help me out in that department. Now I kinda have. Rightio, that's it. I will put yours down and do some leaf raking, and I will see you in the next video, which will be that dust extractor, etc., being assembled. Rightio, I'll see you later now. Bye.